Hey guys, this is Aisha. In this video today I'm going to tell you how to file a mesothelioma claims. Hiring a lawyer who specializes in asbestos allegations make it easier to file mesothelioma claim. A knowledgeable attorney will help you gather documentations of your mesothelioma test and asbestos exposure history to build a strong case. They will walk you through the process and answers any questions you may have. In order to file a mesothelioma claims, you will need it. Medical records provide proving the diagnosis, work history records showing you or your loved one worked for the company named in the claim. Testimony required to provide the case of your asbestos exposures and the resulting cancer diagnosis. Financial records showing financial hardships and illness has caused your family. The most important thing you can do is to speak a mesothelioma lawyer who can advise you of your rights. An experienced attorney can determine the best strategies to help you receive compensations for your losses, including medical bills, travels for treatments, funeral costs, and other expenses. Timeline of mesothelioma claims. Consult an experienced asbestos lawyers, a knowledgeable lawyer with a successful track records in mesothelioma cases can draw on their experience to determine the best options for your individual cases. Confirm eligibility. A mesothelioma lawyer will reach your exposure history and gather evidence and important information to understand how and why you were diagnosed with an asbestos related disease. If possible, they will determine which asbestos products you were exposed to and whether you qualify to file a claim. Filling the claims. Your attorney will handle every legal step, including filling your claim in the right court. Discovery period. After your claim is filed, the defense yours and your attorney will enter the discovery phase of the legal process where both sides conduct research, interviews, and dispositions to collect evidence and build their cases. Settlements, trials, and verdicts. Most of these claims are resolved through a mesothelioma settlements. It is rare for an mesothelioma case to go to trial. Most plaintiffs receives compensations through a settlement rather than a verdict. The mesothelioma claims process complex. Make sure you understand your options by seeking out professional advice from an experienced mesothelioma attorney. There are strict time limits known as the statutes of limitations for filing mesothelioma claims after diagnosis. An attorney can help determine the deadline for your case and ensure claims are filed on time before the statute of limitations expired. Deadlines for filing a claim. State law called statutes of limitations limit how long you can limit in multiple uh, how long can you wait for a file? Mesothelioma claims this time limit ranges from 1 year to a few years depending on the state. The clock generally starts ticking at the date diagnosis for personal injury claims and the date of the death for wrong full death claims, you may have the options of filing mesothelioma claims in multiple states depending on the locations of the companies identified as defendants and where the asbestos exposure occurred. You should work with a qualified mesothelioma attorney to decide whether to file. Make sure your claim paperwork is filled out properly and ensure your claim is filed on time. Who pays mesothelioma compositions claims? Mesothelioma compositions can come from several sources, including liable companies, hospitals, trust funds, insurance companies, and the departments of Veterans Affairs. Depending on the circumstances of the asbestos exposure, types of claims you filed, and status of the liable companies, you may be eligible to receive financial compensations from multiple sources. This may involve filing different types of claims resulting in compositions that liable companies, insurance companies, and even the VA will pay if you are a veteran with mesothelioma. Mesothelioma claims may be paid by liable companies. These can include asbestos mine operators, asbestos products manufacturers companies, and distributed or used asbestos products, asbestos trust funds. Many liable companies have set up trust fund to pay asbestos claims in exchange for protections from future liability insurance companies. Many companies have liability insurance that covers lawsuits claims. Workers' compensations claims also fall into this category. Departments of Veterans Affairs, the VA recognizes mesothelioma and as a service-connected illness if the patient's asbestos exposures happen during the military service. A qualified mesothelioma attorney has the expertise to review your case and advise on the types of compensations you may be entitled to receive. Many of the nation's top mesothelioma law firms can help you work with health insurance and the VA to access all the eligible compensations. Alright, guys, that's all for today. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.